I'm so offended that somebody would even think for a second that I could be a one night stand. I ain't gonna keep this long, guys. Let's keep this at 4 minutes. Me being a one night stand, I guess the average guy is supposed to be like happy about that. Imagine being a guy and you turn into the female, right? Like I remember a chick I was messing with in Vegas. I told you guys she had me as a third party, right? But I was trying to pretend like we was gonna be in a relationship and stuff. Uh, I think she even thought about it though for a while, but somehow I got sabotaged. But anyway, wasn't meant to be. Remember I told you guys I was the one who was sitting there like I can't believe she just come over here and just left like that. That's supposed to be the woman who's supposed to be like that. So I can see why I got offended. I don't. Hey, I ain't trying to. I don't like being used and thrown away. But no, I mean, as a guy, you're supposed to be like, well, at least I like. Hey, guys got feelings too. Now, not every guy just satisfied. He just happy because he hit it. Not every guy is like that. Okay. But anyway, guys, I don't want to be long. So the idea of somebody thinking I'm a one night stand. Well, let's just go by experience. Forget about my feelings, how I feel about that. It's kind of weird because I dated two women that were like around 10 years older than me. And now it's like strange because I'm trying to figure out the mathematics of that. Both of those women, one of those women lived in a different state. She happened to be the Native American girl that I'm always talking to you guys about. The one I told you guys ended up being on the news. She was some part of some tribe. I actually met her at a bar. I was working and I met her. I was bartending and served this woman some drinks, and she actually came from another state to come to my apartment. I was living on, see, where was I living? I wasn't on the lake. I had moved down a block and a half down from the lake. Okay. So she came all the way from a different state, drove about 8 hours, got to me. We did our thing, and then she did that about 5 or 6 times. So I had a woman who was 10 years older than me driving back and forth from different states to come do a thing with me. The other woman I told you guys about that was from another country, she was also 10 years older than me, and she was from another country. This woman was looking for me every time she came back in the country. If she was in the country, she was working in the States, and then she left and went back home. And then every time she came back into the country, she'd be trying to hit me up for, y'all know what. So I just want to put that out there. I don't have, my track record says that any woman that's like 10 years older than me does not use me. I'm like 2-0 and shit. I mean, I know 2-0 is not, that's not a huge number, but if it's the playoffs, if it's the playoffs, you up 2-0, you going to the finals, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like that type stuff. You going to the finals. You up 2-0. Start backtracking. What's the history of being up 2-0? You lose the Eastern Conference Finals or whatnot. But anyway, we can go ahead and close this out, y'all. I'm getting stupid. Can y'all imagine me if I did drink alcohol? I told you guys. I don't want to say too much, but this is how I am just sober. Can you imagine? And I'm not putting that out there that I want to turn into some kind of party animal one day. Do I deserve a couple of nights of party? Hell yeah. But to be like this, what's going on in reality, in my reality, and I'm like this, can you imagine? But anyway, let me go ahead and close this out. I just want to say my track record is just kind of weird that women 10 years older than me seem to be looking my way. It makes me wonder. Now, at my age now, so you talking about a woman between the age of 55 and 60? Like most women, I wouldn't want nothing to do with in that age range. Most women are not Matter of fact, the only women I could shack up with that's between the ages of 55 and 60, I don't even think that's possible based on what I'm seeing out here. If it was possible, that woman she'll have to be like some kind of yoga instructor or some kind of gymnast or fitness guru or something like that. Because most women between that age, I wouldn't be interested in.